Reporting for duty, Commander. Reporting for duty, Commander. Fight for the Empire. I need a weapon. Lord Vader won't accept defeat.
Lord Vader. Hello. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. This is it. This is it.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Just me, standing in for Mongoose Max. So, settle down, little one. Come. Heli mai, Kiki. Come here. Let me tell you a story. This is getting creepy. Let me tell you a story. So you go sleep. Take your nap. Go to sleep. Well, let's get the book out.
Trooper standing by.
Just a minute, cockroach. Let's get the book. Right? Get the book. Oh, the surface. Oh, look at the children's story before you go sleep, right?
And then Keoki went down to Kihei Point where the waste treatment plant was. You know what one waste treatment plant is? That's when you go doo-doo inside or shishi in the bathroom and you go flush. Baboosh. Baboosh. Can you say flush? Baboosh. Flush. Goes down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. All through. And then winds up on the other end, coming out. At the waste treatment plant. Just like you come out of you, you come out to the waste treatment plant.
Thank you, Department of Water and Power, or whoever did that. Yes, there's a children's book describing how the waste treatment plant stuff, it's kind of like your body, but it's also kind of like it's your friend. Waste treatment plant. Mommy, can I read the one about the weird kissing the frog thing, or Hansel ate the witch? Well, obviously, you know what this series is. It's a newspaper. This is where we kind of look at what's in the newspaper. Thus the name, sort of, newspaper, actually comes from an 1800s edition of a Hawaiian actual newspaper. It's like, and the second word is Pepah, spelt the same way as that's where I got the idea from there, George Jetson. Is this the future? Is that your boy Elroy? Is this your dog? Bah, 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 bah. Hey, we only can see what's on the inside. If you want to know what is on the outside of the world, you must look inside. Well, for the newspaper, it's Zen. If you want to know what's on the inside, you look at the outside, aka the headlines. Yeah, it's true. That is a kind of a joke, but you know what? I've been looking at the research bit. Headlines are very, very powerful. That's why, okay, here, I'll translate it. For YouTubers and other social medias, the term would be clickbait. Say clickbait? Clickbait, eh? Clickbait. Anyways, that's not the subject of this. The subject of this is, where the hell is my light? How about this? Is this going to work? Oh, shit. This maybe won't. I don't know if this is going to work. running on the lights and running on the batteries. And like and subscribe, because I got no money. Anyways, don't worry about it. Here's the newspaper headline. This is today's headline. Presidential look. Yeah, this is President's Day. You know, it's like one of the first President's Day in history. I can almost just say, in my history anyway. That's the one I remember. This is the one I experienced. First President's Day in my history, I can say, so what? They've already ruined the memory of Lincoln. See where they get into trouble. And there was a senator from Kentucky who hacked his mother to death with an axe and was elected president. That would be the 1800s equivalent to Trump. Sorry, my opinion, not opinion of anybody else. And sports, so what? No football. No football, no wrestling, so what? I don't know, before we get into weird things, I want to show you something really interesting. This is on the second section. This is called Local and Business. Like you can't read, but hey, it's a show! It's supposed to be funny. Slap someone. Slap someone good. Mongoose Max does not condone violence. Look at this. Navy maintains firepower in Western Pacific. See, they got two navies, like a Theodore Roosevelt and I don't know, Admiral Nimitz, big aircraft carriers, and this is Pearl Harbor stuff. This is a big giant naval base. You kidding me? And so when those Asian countries like China, North Korea, or something, one of those power house military types, they get a little feisty. They put those boats out there, right? See this? This is a nuclear submarine, and it's parked about a mile off your beach in international waters. Beep, beep, peekaboo. And they do that for diplomatic purposes. So this is nothing new. But this I wanted to point out. If you crop it here, you get stand borders. Naval maintains firepower in the name of Fifi Fufu, the dog who will nip at your ankles and bark you. Don't you even think that wasn't planned. That was planned. Somebody laid that out. Alright, since we're down in this area, neck of the woods, as they say in other... God, I'm getting all media down. I gotta start doing some of the videos, because it's getting too media. Alright. Big Q. The question that everyone's burning on everyone's mind. What is your reaction to the former President Donald Trump's acquittal on his second impeachment trial? Good question. Good question, my man. It says here in the little paragraph, which is about as accurate as you ever want to get with statistics, because statistics, never mind. It's an hour of me bad about statistics. Sociologist, science, and social science. It's not, I took statistics. I like the math. The math is kind of cool. It's kind of ball. Bill graph. Boing, boing. Okay, anyways, yeah, get on with it. Reaction, acquittal, Trump. 10% disagree, but time to move on. 29% agree with acquittal. Enough already. 61%, that's the main bulk. Terrible. Pursue criminal prosecution. Exactly. He escaped that trap. Get him. He's going that way. Use the criminal courts. Shut up, you tortoise. But we're going to get him. Hey. He said a mob. Okay, oh. Never mind. Don't get me started. Studies show status of threatened sawfish. Sawfish are threatened. And tonight, just like the Sawfish saw. Okay, and the headlines, a UH scientist, that's the UH Manoa, is going to be going off to the Mars mission Earth base lab where they kind of do Mars mission stuff. Team charge proper camera mount on the person. She's the judge of the, she's in charge. She's the team in charge of the camera on the. She's the cameraman, camera lady, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, take some pictures when it gets there. Cool. This is a Kalaeloha airport plan question. Some Kansas corporation airline industry wants to put some giant fixed mega fuel thing in there that's 5 times bigger than the one that's already there. And they're basically, I think they're creating another airline, the Million Air Honolulu, coming to an airport near you. So I guess they're building the founder one to work for that. And I have no idea where that is. I think it's on this island. It's probably that stuff up on the other side. Anyways, back in the day, in reverse order, in 1972, this man is fishing. He's got his little cooler floating by his tube with some oli in it for sure, because it's 72 oli. And he's fishing, and he's not really paying attention to the 52 commercial sailing fish sampan Mary N, owned by the United Fisheries, and fishing boats just like jammed right into the reef and got stuck. Happens. And then they're like, Peter, it seems like he's not unaware. He's not paying attention to it. Yeah, no, he's not concerned with that. Hey, dude, I went to the beach over here, by the Diamond Head Lighthouse. I used to go there all the time. Yeah, be your days. And I just, no cops, hardly people, just rocks, and then it goes out reef. And a tugboat, apparently, the guys were downstairs. There's a story. The guys were downstairs playing poker, and the guy upstairs they left on the wheel and put on an automatic and fell asleep, and the thing just went right into the reef. It was stuck there for days. Just go there, it's like, God. They basically just salvage the thing. Okay, here we go. On Mars, a very desert planet, and it's already sort of kind of like Kauai, without the plants and without the water, red dirt. And there's a photo of Perseverance. That's all there is for that story for me. It's not really exciting until they get here. They take the stuff and give it back. They're going to do a 9/11 commission, so be patient. Down, now, on and on. Bye, down the road. Every little thing about that's going to come out. But of course, there'll be counter spin, conspiracy spins on it. So it'll be like, all that junk. Here's where we're going. Okay, I thought I was going to do a quick one, but apparently this just got, I woke up at 7. I woke up late. Alarm didn't go off. We finished up two Gentlemen of Verona last night. One shot all the way through, no break. Oh man. And they gave me the part with all the lines. Oh man. That wasn't my idea. That was not my idea. I'm gonna be the starring role. I'm like, oh, look at this 500 lines. You have to do Serenity now. So it's all copy content this morning. So political cartoon. I saw this one already. It's great. This is fantastic. Remember this day forever. Donald J. Trump, January 6, 2021. He tries in his flag. The rioters are like, yeah, the policemen are down. The guys. This is like all I built off that Iwo Jima. So, classic. Remember this day forever. Oh, we will, Donald. We will. Forever and ever. It's the naked buffalo man. Forever. All right, let's just get to this and rip through this. Rip it a new one. Yeah. We need some light on this, don't we? I think so. I don't know. There's so many of these things, I don't even know what. And I'm having trouble with this new setup. incurring. That's okay. I get these little problems. They're like problem solving. And I like solving puzzles. Except when it comes to audio. You better work. January 6th will stand as one of history's ugliest days. Like the witch. December 7th, 1941 will always be remembered as the date of infamy. Thank you, FDR. He used that word. He was a word guy. And president. Now that's a president. Remember the old good ones. And day of infamy. And there's even a recording of it. You can listen to it. I digress. With an enemy coming from afar to attack our shores. January 6, 2021 will be forever remembered as the day of our nation's capital was attacked from an enemy from with This recording has been preempted as the host Mongoose Next has perished on air. From within, the enemy within. It will be forever remembered as for former President Donald Trump's final desperate act of the ugliest of his misdeeds to overturn the presidential election results by inciting a deadly mob to storm our nation's capital, the heart and soul of our country, the heart and soul in the sacred altar of our precious democracy. Hey man, you gotta give some cred to Athens, Greece, thousands of years ago already. It was audacious and shameful, and no one would ever imagine that our own president would commit such a brazen act to his own people. What do you mean you could never imagine? The guy was off his rocker from the beginning. Oops. Sorry, QAnon. We're gonna get to you one day. But after 4 tumultuous years of lies, corruption, it should have not come to any surprise. Exactly. Trump's pathetic attempt to cling to power is a stark reminder that we should always be vigilant to anyone who has autocratic ambitions and disdain for our democracy. Gary Takashima Waipahu. Hey, well written. You can almost piecemeal that from the last 4 weeks of the same thing. Democrats, Republicans should come together. Come together right now. Americans stand united in condemnation. Leader tries to harm us. Donald Trump and some other Republicans have spent years trying to divide us, and their lies have been attacked on the Republicans come together with Democrats to complete their impeachment process. We're going to come to harm us. They can address the challenges we face now and forward together in the name of the together we can make this country with liberty and justice for all. Lonnie Homie Kandua. Nice message, but the Q Rumplicans are standing behind such rhetoric, so I sit suspicious of that. Name Mahalo seawall after Obama. Yeah. He did this. I can only applaud the bill introduced by State Senator Stanley Chang requiring the State Historic Preservation Division to honor Barack Obama by placing historical markers on 9 sites identified with the former president during the time in Hawaii. Bill site Feb 10. I would like to add another site to the list. The seawall on the beachfront property in Obama's pal, Marty Nesbitt. It's developing in Waimanalo. Even though a seawall is not permitted under environmental laws designed to protect our beaches, I think it's fitting tribute to the former president because it shows exactly how much he cares about Hawaii. Edward D. Lansky, Hawaii guy. So far, you're winning. The T-Rex toenail award. Edward is hovering in your corner. Be more selective in sites to honor Obama. Again, I agree with Senators the same article. However, 9 sites are overkill. It's just too much. We don't need to rename a beach where he swam, bought shaved ice, or had a part-time job, or took a sheep in the woods. Perhaps his historical marker at his original boyhood home, the statue of Punahou School? No! Punahou School. Give him no regard. By the time he wrote his little autobiography book, he just stonewalled. He just faced you guys. Anyways, go do what you want. I don't care. It's not my school anymore. Graduation. Sorry. Alumni. Or Punahou. That's right. The school song is the same tune of Christmas Tree. Or renaming McKinley High School. Yeah, rename McKinley High School after Obama. Do that. I'm sure I'd like to see a local hero's name at the school rather than the president who overthrew the monarchy. McKinley didn't overthrow the monarchy. See, they're rewriting history. They have that saying, you lose. You're from Chinatown, too. No for you. No special Montan Sioux for you. Mauna Kea telescope's essential to discovery. There have been several letters to editors who refers to 30-meter telescope on the top of the mountain. Sacred. One reader noted, Governor Ige's desire to promote technology, expand economy, has done nothing to allow TMC to proceed. Another reader, not proceeding with changing Hawaii's position as a world leader in economic growth. Yeah, this is like rush through, I don't care. Recent midweek cover won Nobel Prize in Physics for her discovery of the hole of a supermassive black hole and the evolution of light. She credits this discovery to the Keck on Mauna Kea. The recent editorial discussed proposed changes to the governance of the Mauna Kea Science Reserve, noting possibly the science coexisting. And where's she getting at this? Where are you going with this? With Native Hawaiian culture. However, the editorial notes that protesters have no intention of allowing TMT to be built. That is true. They're not budging. The observers on Mauna Kea honor the ancient people of Hawaii by continuing their exploitation of the stars, which is also true. It's part of ancient Hawaiian heritage to be navigating by the stars. They were into the Star Watch stuff. Much more so than they were into the spot on the top of the mountain as being sacred. This kind of had a legend about it. On Maui, Haleakala, maybe it's different, but I don't know. See, I just don't get this. The Hawaiians weren't like, I'm going to do stuff on the top of the mountain. They're like shoreline style. Valleys and shoreline. Observations of monkey and ancient people. Observers. There's the Franco Olivia, Kailua. I don't know. It wasn't very compelling in any direction. So I just added over my opinion. You're welcome. It's my show. And I'm tired. And I woke up weird. So everything's all crazy. And the witch is home all day because it's President's Day. Screw you, President's Day. She terrorizes on holidays. Or if it's your birthday too, she'll be all around. She'll take over your birthday. What do you call it? Appropriate. She'll appropriate your birthday for the glory of herself. That's how weird she is. Old stadiums hold precious memories. The old Honolulu Stadium, better known as Termite Palace, was located in Mo'iliili and held about 25,000 fans. I remember I went there once. It's just a wooden thing, like a box shape. In that area, just about everyone looked forward to the Turkey Day doubleheader on top of the 4 high school football teams. Other memories are of the Hawaiian Islanders World Football League, Pineapple Bowl, Hula Bowl, and stock car racing. The visiting Brooklyn Dodgers played an exhibition game to sell a local crowd, and I really wish the local politicians would keep it open in the same location. Our local high school football team would have been benefit today. Now that we have the Aloha Stadium, memories of Hawaii, University of Hawaii football with coaches Dick Tommy Wagner and June Jones, who all brought exciting home football games to nearby 40,000 fans to this 50,000-seat stadium. Who can forget the annual NFL football games and many other memories? Unfortunately, our local politicians want to tear down the Aloha Stadium and replace it with a new, smaller stadium because it needed immediate repairs. Despite the cost, repair it, but don't tear it down. Melvin Partidio Senior. Brosity. Yes, Melvin, I concur with your try to preserve historical landmarks. Keep doing that stuff, tearing stuff down. Because it's old building, I'm tearing it down. And you just lose history. You lose a sense of place. You lose that stuff, and it's just bad. But I think the T-Rex award still goes to Edward Lansky. Name on seawall after Obama. You win the T-Rex because you're gripping, smashing, and putting forth your pinyar. But you don't get this. No, you get nothing. Except the wonderful feeling that you won and were recognized on the Mongoose Max Hawaii newspaper series. So everybody. Oops. Had the kind. Hang loose day. Watch Watch pretty soon. The Gentleman of Rome. I'll be editing. Maybe. Have a hang loose day. You know, hang loose. What can go wrong? Nothing can go wrong. You hang loose. Oh no, not again.
Yeah.